Praise the Messiah, amen. Check this out, right? We're in Proverbs chapter 18, verse 1. And I'm going to give you like a quick message, right? And it says, "Do desire a man having separated himself, seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom," right? So that legit means, right? Listen to me, right? So I know it says, "Do desire a man," but man or woman, right? And so it says that because this person desires something so bad, right? And so I was looking kind of going through the Hebrew, and there's like this app I have on my phone. Like it lets you like look at like word by word or phrase by phrase the Hebrew meaning, and when you get to the New Testament, the Greek meaning of it. And so desire is like a longing, right? When you long after something, like think about like in a war, if somebody had like a spouse, they would long to see them again. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm not trying to look at my roommate, but it's like they're longing to see that person. They're longing, right? Day and night. They're thinking about them. They're meditating about them. They love them. They miss them, right? And so this through desire is really this when a man has a longing for something, right? When a person is longing, fantasizing, meditating, waiting for something, right? Things as having separated himself. To separate. Or I looked up the Hebrew for that word. I don't want to use the word. There's a verb called piel in Hebrew. And it turns to separate, like you cut something in half. You divide it. But it takes that into literally breaking, right? Think about it, right? Think about this man. His entire life is one big ice cube, right? He's the one big ice cube. His family, his friends, his loved ones, his dreams, his aspirations, right? But they're all frozen. And so he wants something bigger than that. So to separate himself basically would be smashing the ice cube to pieces, then picking himself up. And then it says, through desire, a man having separated himself, breaking himself free, seeketh and seeketh means to strive for, right? I didn't look at the word strive, but the strive is basically to where, think about working on a farm, right? You're all day, every day. You're breaking the ground, you're planting, you're sowing, breaking the ground, you're planting, you're watering, you're fertilizing, you're working hard, right? You're working yourself, breaking your back almost. You're striving, almost like how a horse that pulls a wagon, its veins are popping out, foam is coming out the mouth. That horse might be doing too much, but it's striving, right? It is overworking, it's pursuing the goal. So through longing, having separated himself, breaking himself apart, dissociating himself, right? Not dissociating, but separating himself, breaking himself out of that cube he was in. Seeketh, striveth, and intermeddleth with all wisdom. And lastly, intermeddleth is not, we think intermeddleth may mean like, he's, learning or just taking, but intermeddleth, that's what it means. I forgot. It's coming back to me. Intermeddleth. Hold on, let me pause real quick. Get it back. Alright, I got it, right. So it says that after he seeks, he separates himself and seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom. The word intermeddleth does not just mean take, not to just, he's receiving wisdom, but intermeddleth means, I got the word here. Hold on, I'm going to show you. Alright, you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Don't look at my tabs, bro. Just look at that. I don't know if you saw that. Anyway, intermeddleth means to be obstinate, right? Obstinate means to be, when you're obstinate about something, it doesn't mean like you're chaste. That's what it probably sounds like a priest or something, but to be obstinate, it means that you refuse to ever change your mind. That once you get that knowledge, once you get that wisdom, that's Bible for you. You're never changing your mind. Like once you achieve that, that's it. There is no, wait a minute, there is no what if, there is no, let's check something. Nah, that's a Bible. It's that and that only. That's what it means to be obstinate. It's that and that only. So, through desire, through a longing, a man, having separated himself, having broken himself apart, broken himself out of his cycle, broken himself out like someone breaks glass, picks himself up, and seeketh, strives for, pursues, and intermeddles with him, meaning that never choosing to change his mind with all wisdom. Now, what is wisdom? Wisdom is the fear of the Lord. So this man is saying that once he desired to do something, he set his course. She has set her course. Nothing will change her mind. That once she's received This thing is wisdom to you because she's seeking after. Nothing can disrupt her course. Now, and this should be us. Of course, we have a desire. We want to have a spouse, right? We seek God. We attain that wisdom. We don't change our mind. Or we want to go to the gym. We want to be better in life, right? Even myself, I want a lot of goals and dreams, right? And I need to be more disciplined. I need to be more, I won't say motivated, but consistent. Very consistency. I need that, right? But even in this, in verse 1, right, this could talk about a relationship with Christ, that we're breaking ourselves apart from everything else. We're striving, we're longing, and once we obtain it, we're obstinate, meaning nothing will ever change our mind. We are Christ forever. So let this be about Christ, right? Through desire, a longing, a man separate himself, seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom, and he and she will never change her mind when she received it. Amen. Shalom.